Hello, boys and girls. Today we're going to read a book called To Be a Kid. It's written by Maya Ajmera and John Ivanko. Now, I want to think about it. I see this picture on the front. What do you think this book is going to be about? Yeah, it's going to be about being a kid. But to be a kid. What are some of the things that make kids kids? What do they do? How do they play? Do they take care of other people, or do people take care of kids? I don't know. These boys, they look really happy. That doesn't look like Kentucky. Doesn't look like where we live. I don't see any green, and Kentucky's a pretty green place. I wonder if they're from a different country. I wonder if this is going to be about kids everywhere. Well, let's open it up and look. Oh, look at that. There's so many different people there. So I think this might be kids all over the world. Oh, I love maps. Look at that beautiful map of the world. It shows all of the different continents. You can see the different colors. I wonder if they're going to have people from every one of those places. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of places. And this is called a foreword. This is where people are going to tell you a little bit about the book and how they decided to make the book. Oh, we're just going to look at a few pages, do a little picture walk. Some of those look like places I live, and some of those look like places other people might live. You know, one thing I notice in all of these pictures, they're children. There might be one or two adults, but it's mostly children. So let's read and see what it is to be a child. To be a kid means being carried by those who love you. Look at all the different ways kids are carried by those who love them. Either in backpacks, riding on the shoulders, but everybody, every place you go, kids are carried by people who love them when they're little. And spending time with your family. Oh, this is in a country called Portugal. This is Canada. That looks a lot like where we live. Here we have Nepal and the Philippines and Israel. So people live all over the world, but it looks like kids are an awful lot alike wherever they are. Families are doing the same thing wherever they are. To be a kid means going to school and learning lots of new things. Do those schoolrooms look something like ours? Ours would look like sitting in front of a computer right now, wouldn't it? Oh, who had a kindergarten graduation? I bet you did. We've got lots and lots of different schools. This is the Philippines. These students are in Ethiopia. That's a country in Africa. And these students are in a place called the Marshall Islands. This school is South Africa. This is Pakistan. And this is in Russia. Which one do you want to be in? Which one looks like it might be the place you want to be? I'm kind of looking at this one. Looks pretty good. To be a kid means walking home together, sharing a story. So those stories can either be told or be read. Oh, having a cool snack on a hot summer day. Ooh, that ice cream looks so good. What else do you see in those pictures? Let's see. Popsicles. Or marching in a parade. That looks like fun. This is in Ecuador. This is in the United States, the country we live in. And this is in Botswana. Everybody looks like they like being in a parade. To be a kid means playing ball. Whoa, they play in India. They've got, it looks almost like a baseball bat. Oh, I like this one, my favorite game, kickball. And then we have, oh, they're tossing balls here. It looks like in Antigua and Barbuda. And then there is Mexico. Oh, what are we playing in Mexico? Who knows what that ball is? Let's look real close. It's a soccer ball. Running races. They're running races in France and in Mexico. And they're skating in Switzerland and Sweden. Riding a merry-go-round. Oh, that looks like so much fun. Look at the beautiful mountains behind them. Do you think they live near us? I don't think so either. But they're playing just like we do. And then we have France. Or playing a board game. Ooh, I don't know what game they're playing there, but it sure does look like fun. That's in Nepal. And here, again, this is in the United States. So no matter, this is on the other side of the world from where we live, but they're both playing board games. These places, very far apart, but they're playing the same games that we do. I wish we had a merry-go-round on our playground. They are so much fun. To be a kid means painting beautiful pictures. They're painting beautiful pictures in South Africa, India, and Poland. Our kids are doing the exact same thing in every country. Do you think kids are alike no matter where? I'm starting to think so. They like to share the joy of music. Oh, they're playing two different instruments. One is in China, and it's a string instrument. And then in Peru, they have a flute. My neighbors are from Peru. Do you have neighbors from different countries? I like it. I like learning about different countries. Or dancing your heart out. Oh, look at all the dances from all over the world. Beautiful costumes and dresses. All different types of dancing. We've got some from the United States, from the United Kingdom, England, from India, from the Philippines, and this is from an island in the Atlantic Ocean called Iceland. You notice she has to dress a lot warmer than the people in the Philippines and in India. That's because she's close to the North Pole and they are close to the equator. But they still like dancing. To be a kid means taking care of animals. Oh, how many of you all take care of your animals? I bet a lot of you do. Let's see. We have a girl's feeding a cow, milk. Oh, look at that guinea pig in Japan. And this gentleman has a monkey. Oh my gosh, look at the puppies in Haiti. We always love the puppies. And the horses? That looks like that's Mongolia. It is. And then here, we have a pig in Ecuador. So we take care of our pets, and sometimes we take care of the animals that live on our farms. But kids everywhere are taking care of their animals. To be a kid means goofing off and acting silly. Oh my gosh, look at this guy. He just got out of the ocean. He's got seaweed on his head, making it look like he's got long dreadlocks. Wait a second. I thought this picture was upside down, but that boy's hanging upside down. And here's a seesaw. We've got people here. Oh my gosh, they're walking on stilts. Look how tall they are. But they're all just goofing off and playing. Look at this boy climbing up the tree. So kids everywhere play. To be a kid means making friends that last forever. Look at those big groups of people and friends. How many of you have friends that you've had since you were a little kid? Yeah, because you're getting to be a big kid now. And these are friends, a group of friends from China, from Australia, all of these different countries. And they all have friends. They all get along. Here's the two boys on the front, and they're from Mozambique. So, being a kid, even though families speak different languages and express things in different ways, love and care and kindness are shared across cultures. You may have one parent or two. You may live with grandparents or your uncle or cousins. But no matter what, families are there to help you grow and to protect you from trouble. At school, your never-ending questions can be answered at school. Some classrooms have long desks and chairs. Others have computers and chalkboards. Some can be outside, and some are even at home, like we are now. Wherever you are, your teachers will help you learn about the world and encourage you to discover and explore. After-school activities with friends from your school or your neighborhood or your village, adventures just around the corner. You can read your favorite book or march in a parade or take music lessons. You might like volunteering with your scout troop or just exploring the world around you. All children play. Through sports and play, you learn new talents and skills. Around the world, boys and girls play sports like soccer and cricket and baseball. They run really fast and they balance themselves on skates. How many of you have skates? Playing helps you learn how to cooperate on a team, how to be a team player, and how to work together. So this book tells us all about kids. So now we're going to talk a little bit about what it's like to be a kid and get your ideas on it. Thanks for reading this book with me. I love you, and I'll see you soon.